Hi, and welcome to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. I am your host, Eric Knowles. But before we get started, a word from one of our supporters.
Miami-Dade College has career paths in anything you want to be. What's your story? Be global. Be cutting edge. Be inventive. Be investigative. Be a hero. What do you want to be? Be the best. Be you. Be MDC.
And welcome back. This is the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. I am your host, Eric Knowles, and you already know the deal. I am excited because we're here building Black, brown, and women-owned businesses. That's what we do each and every day as we support providing technical assistance, providing workshops, helping small businesses access grants and loans. And today I have a special guest with us, Mr. C. Vernon Martin.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed.
Man, for those of you who don't know, Vernon is a new partner in this this crime that we're committing out here. I want to say we're Robin Hood. We're not stealing anything.
No.
We're out here providing opportunities.
I'm the newest member of the A team, yes.
And as the member of membership, membership is the lifeblood of the chamber.
Most definitely.
Obviously, if we didn't have members, we wouldn't be doing what we do.
Correct.
And we've been around for 51 years doing this work. Our mission is to provide opportunities for economic and social transformation in our community. Give us a little bit about what it means from your perspective as a membership manager. A lot of people, some people join chambers and they say, well, I didn't get anything out of it. And then they don't renew their membership. And it's not just our chamber. I talked to other chamber leaders across our community, and retention, as they say, is one of the most challenging things. But from your perspective, what's going on out there?
Well, one, I'm blessed to be a part of this fantastic team, man. Under your leadership, the chamber's doing great things. As you said, membership is very important, and it also deals with engagement. You labeled 2025 the year of engagement, but you were already making us engage with the members. It's like joining a gym membership. If you join beginning of the year, everybody wants to get in the gym. They sign up, they get the renewal special, and then by February, March, they say, well, this gym membership's not working. I'm still gaining weight. But they've only been to the gym twice. They haven't taken advantage of anything the gym offers. That's why the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce is so special, because we have things in place to engage our members. First Thursday of each month, you have the membership breakfast. The last Thursday of each month, professional networking seminar. Every Tuesday, 4 p.m. by Zoom, you can tune in and be a part of the small business meetup. Those things are very important because it allows our business to interact. They connect with each other, and they feel like a small family because they get to know each other. And it's even though it's over Zoom, the excitement when they get to meet a person in person,
Right?
it's that they see in the Zoom is really important. And it lends credence because when they're looking for something, they remember the people that they see in the Zoom, or they may talk to someone else and say, well, I'm looking for an accountant. Well, contact so-and-so. They've been on the Zoom. When they're looking for a plumber, looking for anybody.
Right.
So if you're looking for more business, you definitely need to come on and be a part of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, because we have that referral connection.
Absolutely. And you talk about the Zoom that we do every Tuesday. And we average probably like 50 people.
Definitely. Easy.
You don't have to leave your home. You don't have to leave your business, but you're connecting, because we provide not only the fact that we're on the Zoom, we bring in speakers. You want to talk about that a little bit?
We have speakers from the Small Business Administration, from the Miami Foundation, from Goldman Sachs Small Business. So all those speakers come in with information about access to capital, the Miami-Dade Economic Development Trust, MD, about grants, who has a grant out there now. So we give you information about how to upscale your business, about how to get capital, and we show you where the money is and help direct you on how to get it.
Right. And we just had Miss Marie Gill on a couple weeks ago, and the Florida minority. Marie, forgive me for messing up the name, but anyway, Marie Gill
Yeah,
was
right.
there, and the work that she's been doing for many years. And that is the one thing that we do. To your point, we have the first Thursday breakfast, we have the last Thursday mixer, and it's about connecting.
Yes.
And I always say it's about connecting the dots.
Yes.
And making sure you're in the room. And it's about running your business is one thing. And I always talk about having the back of your house together. But how do you do that?
That part is very important. For technical assistance, it's been laid out very good. Mr. Matthew Paget, as you know, as our technical assistance guru, he will have a deep dive with you with your business to make sure you back your house in order, to make sure you have all the licenses you need, all the insurances you need, if you have employees with payroll, and he'll build a good foundation. So when your business begins to grow, you're building on solid ground and you're ready to grow. Many people have a business and don't have a business plan, or they want to expand, but they're not ready to expand. So he will set you up and plug all the pieces together. Everything kind of works together and builds off one another, but the technical assistance is very important.
And again, the one thing I talk about is having the back of your house together, and that technical assistance helps you get there. And I always go back to PPP during the pandemic, and a lot of businesses weren't able to access PPP because they did not have the back of their house together.
Right.
They didn't have their proper licenses. And even from a perspective of having the proper license, you signed up, you started your business in 2023. You got your EIN. 2024 comes along, you didn't renew.
Right.
So, and maybe you forgot, because that is a lot of cases.
Life be life and things happen.
Life be life, and then people forget, or they just missed it, or got lost in the mail, got lost in the shuffle, and you didn't renew. And here it is 2025, and you think you're in business, but you're not.
Right.
Legally. And the other thing about PPP, when I was on the mayor's task force, and the federal government was sending all this money down, and we were reaching out to small businesses, restaurants, writing checks basically to these small businesses to help them keep their doors open, $30,000 here, $20,000 there. And then even the cities, whether you were in North Miami, city of Miami, the cities had tranches of money as well. So again, I'm saying that you didn't have your license renewed in the state. Guess what?
You got to be in the city too.
You got to have your city license too. So if you are in a municipality, you have to have your county license regardless. And if you're in a municipality, whether you're in North Miami, Doral, or one of the 34 municipalities in Miami-Dade County, you have to have a license.
Right. And one of the things the chamber does, the chamber with that technical assistance will help you get ready, but then we help you stay ready.
Right.
So when something comes up, you don't have to get ready. Like right now, if you're a part of the chamber, you've already found out that we've been telling our people that many people listening to us don't know what's happening between June 11th and July 19th of 2026. But if you're a Miami-Dade Chamber member, you already know it's one of the biggest things in the world. FIFA and the World Cup is coming to South Florida.
Right.
But if you're not plugged in, you may not know that. And we're getting everybody ready now. So when the announcements hit, they're able to take advantage of those opportunities, take advantage of those grants, be one of the vendors, provide some money to your business.
And that's a good point. I'm glad you bring that up. There's so much that's happening in South Florida, whether it's FIFA that's coming up next year. There is the Orange Bowl. There's the National Championship that's happening next year. Obviously, Formula One continues to happen. Miami Open continues to happen. Miami is just that place that the world is flocking to. And there are a lot of opportunities for small businesses to participate. We're going to come back to that. We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about those opportunities. See you on
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
Welcome back to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Member Connection. I'm here with the Chamber Membership Manager, Mr. C. Vernon Martin, and we're talking about opportunities. And one of the opportunities we didn't speak about is the Orange Blossom Classic.
Yes.
That is coming up as well.
They're members of the Chamber. It's really big. It's been re-energized since back, 2 years ago or 3 years ago when Dion went to an HBCU. And all eyes are on Miami because they came here to play. This year, you're going to have a great game between Florida Agricultural Mechanical University and Howard University. So it's a great Labor Day weekend. But outside of the things happening on the field, there are lots of opportunities for vendors, for small businesses to get involved, to do things at the stadium, because a lot of people will be coming to South Florida. And we want them to visit your business and to help make you some money.
You know, and besides the sports, you know, we spoke about FIFA. That's going to happen in Miami Gardens. Super Bowl is coming back to Miami Gardens in 2029.
Okay.
So now's the time to get prepared
That's right.
for that. You have the soccer stadium that's being built.
Right.
Then when you look around Miami and the towers that continue to go up, that these things that are coming up out of the ground, there are a lot of opportunities, in particular, if you're in the construction field, whether you're doing doors and windows or painting or electrical, and the list goes on and on. But also, there are other opportunities in the construction community. There are other opportunities to opening businesses as well. What do you say for someone who is just starting out, having an idea of starting a business? Where should they go?
Oh, they should definitely go and come to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. We can help you if you have your business started, you've been in business for 10 or 20 years already, or you just started last year, or if you got an idea in your mind and you're not sure what to do, you need to see Vernon Martin. You need to come on and check me out. We've got great information for you, and we can help put that roadmap together and walk you step by step with laying your foundation, helping take that idea from an idea to a concept to a reality. And then we'll do the things in place to get you engaged, to get you connected with capital, to get you connected with classes that will help grow your business, to help scale your business up, and all along, keeping some revenue going for you and finding out what you may have done wrong, but you're learning from your mistakes, point those out to you, and engage you with other people to help support your business.
And the other thing, again, we talk about this support. We are engaged with Career Source South Florida with Mr. Rick Beasley. Tell folks a little about that. I guess it's kind of I wouldn't say it's a hidden gem, but there's some opportunities.
Some great opportunities with Career Source and the great things he's doing with Career Source here in South Florida, where they can actually have an employee come on, and you can have the employee paid by Career Source for the first 60 or 90 days of your business while they're learning or interning with you. And then afterwards, you can hire them and have shifted over. But those are a lot of things that people don't know. And there's a lot of information out there. And once it all goes back to being engaged. When you're engaged, it's like showing up in class. You get the information each week, you know what's going on. But Career Source has a lot of opportunities, a lot of grants, a lot of possibilities for both the employers and people that are looking for jobs and trying to be connected. So whether you're an employee or an employer or an employee, you definitely want to contact Career Source of South Florida, Mr. Rick Beasley, one of his dedicated people who help put you in the right direction and connect you with one of the jobs you're looking for. Or if you're an employer, they can help get you some staff to help fund your business.
Exactly. And another person, Miss Gary Harris, she does an amazing job as well with her staffing business. What would you say? You've been with us several months now. What would you say is that you see is one of the biggest challenges out there with small businesses?
For them to be engaged, that's the first part. They got to encourage them to get engaged and be active, to believe in themselves and believe that they can take their business to a higher level. Many times people don't believe in themselves. They have the title, small business, and they're thinking small. They've got to begin to think out the box. They have to stay connected, and they've got to believe in the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, partnering with them, and we can help make your dreams a reality.
Now, the other side of that, I say, it's not everybody isn't cut out to be an entrepreneur.
That's true too.
And you have a lot of folks, they say they want to be an entrepreneur because they don't necessarily want to work for someone else. But talk about that part.
Entrepreneurship actually means more work, but you're working for yourself and you're actually loving what you're doing. So if you're doing it correctly, you won't see it as work, but you're actually working harder than you did as an employee, because if you don't work, a lot of times you don't eat.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So it, people say they're unemployable because they can't work for somebody else, but that means because they love what they're doing and they get a chance to engage and see what's happening. And, you've got us like that. We enjoy what we're doing. So we're actually working. We're interacting with people. They're stopping, they're asking questions, or we'll see somebody now, or I'll see a small business and I ask them, are you engaged in the chamber? Why not? And you've got to, get engaged and love what you're doing. The key factor is finding your niche and loving what you're doing. Then you don't mind working because it doesn't seem like work, and your heart's in it and people can see your passion.
Right. What you've just mentioned, as I say, as an entrepreneur, you have to get out and hunt each and every day, or you don't get fed.
Right.
The bills don't get paid, the payroll doesn't get met, and everybody isn't cut out to do that.
That's true.
But a lot of people, again, and I reiterate that, they think that is the way to go to avoid having to. A lot of people, don't want they don't want someone telling them what to do. But the reality of it, when you're doing a job, it's not someone telling you what to do, because you're doing the job and you're actually bringing your skills to the table per se.
Right. And you've got to sometimes they're telling you because they know they've already been down this road, or you're learning from someone else's mistakes. Those are the best mistakes to learn from, so you don't have to make those same mistakes yourself. And a lot of times they're telling you love because they've been involved with it. It goes back to your community. The Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce might be that community and village that will help everybody, that you have some elders that are giving you some sage advice as far as how to keep your business going. They've made some mistakes with a startup, and they're telling you now, so you don't have to make those same mistakes.
But that's a good point that you make, because it's not just the chamber staff, but it's other members of the chamber.
Members, right.
Those businesses who have been in business for a while that you, again, engage and connect with. Talking about engaging and connecting, the chamber, really, the lifeblood is obviously the membership, but the other side of that is the committees.
Yes.
Talk about that just a little bit before we wrap it up.
Our committees are very engaged, and committee work is when you can help to put a little bit of sweat equity or just some mental brain equity back into the chamber. We have a very robust health and wellness committee, education committee, construction committee, international trade committee, IT committee. I'm sure we're going to forget one, but those committees come together on a smaller level to help make sure that you are staying engaged. So if you are in the IT business, then you want to be a part of the IT committee. If you're in construction, you definitely want to be a part of the construction committee, because then you're finding out what those nuances are, what the newest things may be specific to your area may be, or what those major jobs coming down the pike are, or you get to meet people that you can partner with. A lot of times, even though you're a chamber or a small business, you get a lot of things done by partnering with other small business to make a much bigger impact.
Absolutely. To your point, when you are engaged, opportunities are presented. When you're not, you may not see those opportunities or hear about those opportunities.
Right.
But obviously, every day we're sending out information.
We definitely are.
Send out, we're probably information overload, but we do that every day. But when you're engaged, it's almost like I say the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Right.
And, we got members that are, and I got to shout out Gasoline.
Man, Gasoline. As a new person came in, I was wondering who she was, because I would meet her and see her at all things showing up.
Right.
And she just had her soft opening.
Right.
But it was a real grand opening down south, doing some great things. And I can tell from a limited time, she's a person that's been engaged. She's following the system, and it's paying off. But she also loves to give back and help other people and to pull them along with her along the way.
Absolutely. And it's a testament to her engagement because, as you said, at her soft opening, there were over 60 people that showed up
Right.
to support her in her opening. And so when those opportunities show up, you know, you got to be in the room.
Got to be in.
How can they get in touch with you, Vernon?
Hey, they can reach us at the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. The email is cmartin@m-dcc.org. And the phone number, I'm so new, man, I can't remember my own number, but it's 786-871-4229, 786-871-4229. We'll put you right in contact with me, or you can schedule a meeting. We have a small 15-minute meeting or a question meeting. If you got questions about how you can scale your business, or you got an idea in the back of your mind, you want to have a business, you want to see Vernon Martin and talk to me.
And reach out to the chamber, www.m-dcc.org, or call us at 305-751-8648. See you the next time. Today, I stand before you, a proud graduate of Miami-Dade College and the 5th president of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. I'm honored to return to the college that prepared me to become a leader in our community, providing an education second to none. So I'm asking you to please tune in every Monday at 12 noon to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce's Member Connection, as I interview members of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce on our Facebook page at Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce or our YouTube channel, Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. To learn more about the Chamber, please go to m-dcc.org or call the Chamber at 305-751-8648.